Holy freaking moly, the King Kong of all gaming laptops 2025? Hey guys, Vimal here back with a new video. Today I'm like super duper excited because we got our hands on something exclusive from Lenovo guys. This is the new gen Legion Pro 7i 2025 and the kind of specs and hardware this laptop packs, right? Madness is what I can say. So this gaming laptop on board comes with a 16 inches WQXGA resolution, 240Hz ultra fast OLED display. Not to miss out, you're also getting like killer hardware guys. On board you're getting powerful Intel Core Ultra processors, specifically the Series 2 platform. So this laptop is powered by Intel's Core Ultra 9 275HX, which is a 24 core 24 thread CPU. Pair that with Nvidia's newest gen RTX 50 series GPUs. Multiple options are there. Our particular variant is powered by RTX 5080 guys. Comes with 16 gigs of GDDR7 memory. Other specs and hardware are also like very interesting. So I'm like super excited to talk about this laptop in this video. Make sure to watch it till the end. We're gonna check out all the benchmarks, gaming performance and plenty of other tests. So before we get started, right, let me tell you, this video was made in collab with Lenovo and Intel. A big thank you to them. And by the way, whatever feedback or whatever experiences I'll be sharing in this video, right, they're totally based on my opinion only, nothing influenced by anyone. Okay, to be honest, there is nothing much to unbox over here. In the package, you get the brand new Legion Pro 7i gaming laptop. Along with that, you're also getting a 400 watt power adapter for charging and a main cord for the adapter. So that is pretty much it. These are all the items you got in the package. What I'll do is I'll give you like a closer look at the gaming laptop and first of all talk about the whole design and build quality. So boys, there you go, our very first hands-on on Lenovo's all new Legion Pro 7i 2025. And initial impressions, I have to say that is a beautiful looking gaming laptop. I mean, check it out. The laptop comes in this Eclipse black color and has a matte sort of finishing everywhere. You just have the Lenovo branding on the bottom and an RGB backlit illuminated Legion logo on the top lid. If you ask about the build quality of the laptop is actually very nice. It's like a mix between metal and polycarbonate. This top lid and the bottom lid are actually made of metal guys, aluminum to be precise. Rest of the body is made of like polycarbonate material. And good thing is, to contribute to the overall environment, Lenovo is actually going for like sustainable material guys. So it's got a carbon neutral sort of design and I definitely appreciate that. If you ask about the build quality of the laptop is very nice. Definitely feels sturdy and durable. And have a look at the side profile. The laptop is roughly around like 1 inch in thickness and is definitely a bit on the heavier side only because it's like a top notch gaming laptop, right? So it easily weighs around like 2.57 kgs. Anyways, what I'll do is I'll give you like a closer look and show you all around walkthrough and talk about all the available IO connectivity ports. Starting off from the left profile, here you're getting a DC in port basically to charge the laptop, and a tiny status LED indicator is also there. A full-sized HDMI port is available. 2 USB-C ports are available, and let me tell you, they support PD fast charging and Thunderbolt 4.0 as well. Going to the other side, rest of the ports are present over here. You're getting a 3.5mm headphone jack, 2 more USB 3.2 Gen 1 Type A ports are available, a privacy e-shutter manual slide switch, and followed by a Ethernet LAN port. So that is pretty much it. These were all the available IO connectivity ports, and I think decent amount of IO connectivity ports guys will easily get your day-to-day sort of job covered. And have a look at the back profile. Beautiful looking design, right? So basically this entire thing is your exhaust to keep the laptop running cool. And not to forget, you're also getting like beautiful RGB ambient lighting also, Lenovo Spectrum lighting integrated. We'll come and talk about the RGB lighting as well at a later part in the video. Not only on the back side, but even on the front profile also, you're getting like a light bar integrated guys that gives you like a beautiful ambient RGB lighting effect whenever you place it on any sort of tabletop surface. Moving on, here's how the bottom profile of the laptop looks like. You're getting rubber foot pads on all the bottom, and I believe this bottom panel is also made of metal. And look at this, you're getting plenty of cutouts on the bottom side. And let me tell you, this laptop features the Legion cold front hyper chamber thermal design and literally features triple fan cooling on the bottom side. So I'm like excited to see how the overall thermal situation is going to be on this gaming laptop. You will have to stay tuned for the benchmarks and gaming test. On the bottom side, you see these tiny cutouts. These are your speakers, and this laptop literally has like quad speaker system on board tuned by Nahimic Audio and Smart Amp technology. So that is pretty much it, our complete overview on the exteriors. What I'll do is I'll quickly open up the lid of the laptop and talk about the interiors. And ta-ta-na, this is how the Legion Pro 7i looks like. Let's start off from the upper half section. At the beginning only I've told you, right, this laptop features a 16 inches 16:10 aspect ratio, WQXGA resolution, ultra fast OLED display. Check out the bezels as well. Not only on the sides and top, but even on the bottom side you're getting like reasonably slim bezels. At the top side you're getting a 5 megapixel integrated webcam, and privacy e-shutter option is also included. So that is about the upper half section. Moving on, let's go to the lower half section and let me tell you about the whole keyboard and touchpad experience. So Legion Pro 7i comes with Lenovo's True Striker keyboard, and let me tell you, it even supports like perky RGB lighting. Quality of the keyboard is very nice, and if you actually have a closer look, right, the keycaps also have like a slightly dissed out design that offer much more comfortable experience when you're typing. I've been using the laptop for the last couple of days, right, and had an overall comfortable experience. You're also getting 4 swappable keycaps on board, so gives you a nice customization option. RGB lighting is fully customizable. You can apply various lighting effects and even control the brightness of the lighting directly from the keyboard itself using the function keys. Coming to the touchpad, you're getting a decent size mylar covered touchpad, and quality of the touchpad is also nice. Easily recognizes all my inputs and gestures, and I didn't face any sorts of dead zones anywhere, and quality of the integrated buttons were also nice. So keeping all that aside, now let's actually get to the main aspects of the laptop and start off with the overall display and sound performance. First of all, let me tell you, this new gen Legion Pro 7i comes with a 16 inches ultra fast OLED display, guys. Not to miss out, you're also getting up to like 240 Hz high refresh rate. So I've been using this laptop for the last couple of days, not just for like day-to-day casual activities, but I've binge watched a variety of content on OTT platforms like Netflix, Prime Video, and played a couple of games as well. And I'm telling you, right, Lenovo has not compromised in this segment. You're getting one of the finest OLED displays you can see on a gaming laptop. There is great amount of detail. Obviously, 2560 by 1660 resolution at 16 inches offers like crisp and clear detail, guys. All the text is like easily readable, not an issue at all. And talking about the contrast ratio, obviously this is an OLED panel. You're getting like near to infinite contrast ratio and true black levels is what I can say. If you ask about the colors, first of all, let me tell you, this OLED panel that you're getting, right, is X-Rite factory color calibrated and supports up to like 100% DCI-P3 color gamut range. So color reproduction, the color accuracy, everything was like on point, guys. Especially if you're like a content creator, you do a lot of video editing, color grading, stuff like that, right? You are going to be like quite happy and pleased with the professional results that you'll get on this OLED display. Talking about the brightness of the panel is also good. I had no issues checking out the display in most of the situations, even in like bright daylight situations as well. And not to forget, guys, the display also supports like Dolby Vision HDR. So especially if you watch a lot of movies or web series on OTT platforms, right, you are going to be blown away by the display. Only thing, if I had to nitpick, right, panel is glossy, and because of that it might attract a bit of glares and reflections, guys, especially if you have a lot of light sources in the room. But apart from that, everything else was fine. Keeping that aside, let me also tell you about the built-in speakers. On board, you're getting quad speaker setup, 2 tweeters and 2 woofers, and out of them 2 are actually front firing, guys. So that gives you like a great experience. So totally you can expect around like 8 watts of audio output, and the whole audio is tuned by Nahimic Audio, guys, and also SmartAmp technology. I've been watched variety of content, right, movies, YouTube videos as well, and overall sound performance was like really good. Usually I'm not that satisfied with the built-in speakers that you get on most of the gaming laptops, but that is not the case over here. Audio quality was actually pretty good. All the dialogues are like crisp and clear, easily audible, and audio output is also loud and sufficient. Now let's get to the main part of this video. How is the overall performance of this gaming laptop? I'm pretty sure you people want to check out a lot of AAA gaming performance and stuff like that, right? How does the laptop handle thermals and everything? So before we get to the benchmarks and talk about that, first of all, let me tell you about the hardware specs and configuration you're getting on this model. At the beginning only I've told you, right, this laptop is available in like multiple variants. You're getting Intel Core Ultra 7 variant, Intel Core Ultra 9 is also there with multiple NVIDIA GPUs, 5070 Ti to all the way up to 5090. Today in the home, our laptop is powered by Intel Core Ultra 9 275HX, which is a 24 core 24 thread monster CPU with a max turbo clock of up to 5.4 GHz. HX series CPUs are like the most powerful Intel CPU, especially on the mobile gaming laptop platform, and pair that with NVIDIA's RTX 5080 GPU featuring 16 gigs of GDDR7 memory, and this GPU is rated at 175 watt TGP. Pair that with 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM clocked at 6400 MHz, and yes, the RAM is also easily upgradable up to 64 GB. You're getting 2 slots on board. And talking about the storage, on board you're getting 1 TB PCI Gen 5 SSD. Extra space slot is also there, so yes, you can easily expand the storage up to 2 TB. Not an issue at all. Not to forget, since this is an AI gaming laptop, you're also getting an NPU on board, guys, Intel AI Boost, that can offer up to like 13 tops of AI performance. So if you're a student or maybe you're from AI related background and you run a lot of generative AI AI applications or something like that, that onboard NPU could definitely help you with your work. Not to miss out, the laptop also comes with mux switch and NVIDIA advanced Optimus support. If you ask about the software implementation and hardware tuning, basically customization, right? Lenovo is offering plenty of applications. You're getting your Lenovo Vantage and a brand new Legion space application as well. Apart from this, you're also getting some interesting gaming related features like Game Clipmaster and also Game Companion. We'll come there and talk about that in a moment. Let me just quickly show you how Legion space looks like. There you go. Here's how the home screen on the Legion space looks like. Basically, it's like a full-on software suite that offers plenty of AI powered customizations, guys. You can completely tune the hardware, apply lots of different settings, and even adjust the RGB lighting for your laptop. On the home screen, it shows you real-time CPU, GPU stats, RAM utilization, storage information, and plenty of other stuff, which is quite insightful, I would say. Just below that, you can choose between different system profiles. So here you can choose between quiet profile, balanced profile, performance mode, and a custom mode is also available for all the hardware enthusiasts. Not to miss out, you're also getting an option to choose the GPU working mode. You can set it to discrete GPU mode, hybrid mode is available, hybrid auto mode is also there, that will automatically choose which GPU to choose depending on the current scenario and application. Also remember, just now I told you that you're also getting some interesting gaming related features included, which are Game Clipmaster and Game Companion. So Game Clipmaster is like an AI tool that automatically creates and records social media ready highlight clips from your gameplay, guys. For example, if you're playing Fortnite or Minecraft, right, and you get like successful hits or kills, it'll automatically video record these sort of highlights in the background, so you can use it directly on your social media for posting. Super useful is what I can say. And coming to Game Companion is like your AI sidekick. Basically, it helps you optimize the overall performance when you're playing, or whenever you get like a successful headshot or kill or something like that in the game, right, it'll cheer you on and do plenty of useful stuff. One more thing I forgot to mention is this new gen laptop also comes integrated with their LA3 plus LA1 AI chip along with Lenovo AI Engine Plus. It'll automatically detect gaming loads or maybe any sort of application you're doing and tunes the CPU and GPU using AI. I've told you, right, it comes with the AI chip on board. Keeping that aside, now let's get into the benchmarks and talk about the actual performance. I've been using this laptop for the last couple of days, right, and I have to say this is literally a monster gaming laptop. I mean, you people have seen the specs, right? Top notch stuff is what I can say. No matter what sort of application or load you throw at it, right, this laptop handles it like a champ. Ran over like a dozen edge tabs at the same time, having 1440p videos running on YouTube, browsing the web, and simultaneously photo editing as well. Nothing, no slowdowns whatsoever. Rock solid performance is what I was getting. You can even check out these benchmarks that I ran on this model. Okay, moving on, now let's get into the gaming benchmarks and check out what sort of real world performance we'll get on this laptop. So to show you people these benchmarks, we'll be playing like different AAA title games. I'll try to play like graphic intensive AAA titles only, which include Cyberpunk 2077 and also Spider-Man 2 as well, the newest edition. And we'll be playing all of these games with NVIDIA technologies on and off at different resolutions. Not only at 1080p, we'll also try to play these games at its native resolution, guys, WQXGA, basically 2560 by 1600 with ray tracing, DLSS and frame generation. And then I'll show you like a comparison what sort of difference and numbers you can expect on this model. That'll give you like a total idea on the laptop's performance. So starting off with Cyberpunk 2077. Now you people know, right, Cyberpunk is a very graphic intensive game and puts a lot of load on the hardware. So we'll be playing this game at first 1920 by 1200 resolution, slightly higher than 1080p. So in this first particular test, we're playing the game at ultra graphics preset, basically maxed out, and we're not using any NVIDIA technologies, no ray tracing, no DLSS, no frame generation. Also, I want to show you the raw rasterization performance of the hardware. Oh my god, are you people looking at the results? On an average, we were getting around like 120 to 130 FPS without any sort of AI technologies, guys. No DLSS upscaling or even frame generation. Still, we are getting like triple digit FPS. Excellent performance, guys. So let's quickly enable ray tracing and see if it can handle without DLSS. So right now we're playing the game at 1080p ultra settings, ray tracing on, no DLSS or frame generation, and still we were getting around like 65 to 70 FPS. Not bad, guys. Pretty smooth and consistent results is what I can say. I mean, you guys know, right, Cyberpunk is quite graphic intensive yet beautiful at the same time. Being able to render this game with ray tracing is actually quite a big deal for a gaming laptop. But wait a second, you still haven't seen the full potential. By simply going to the settings and enabling NVIDIA DLSS Transformers model and also multi-frame generation set to 4x, bam! Now check out the difference, guys. Where was 65-70 FPS? Now you're getting like a huge upgrade in the frame rate. Now we are almost getting around like 250 to 260 FPS in Cyberpunk 2077. That too with ray tracing set to like ultra preset. This is total madness, guys. Buttery smooth gaming experience on the new Legion Pro 7i laptop. Okay, so this was expected. Gaming at 1080p was like super smooth, no hassles, nothing like that. Let's quickly bump up the resolution to its native display resolution, guys. WQXGA, basically 2560 by 1600, keeping all the graphics presets same at ultra, and also ray tracing, DLSS and multi-frame generation also enabled. And there you go, still with resolution increased, we were getting like very nice and consistent results. 200 plus FPS, guys. Nearly around like 220 230 FPS in Cyberpunk 2077. I'm telling you, right, once you start playing game on laptops like these, there is no going back. Not just Cyberpunk, I've also played some other AAA titles as well, like Spider-Man. Let's also play Spider-Man 2 with similar sort of settings. In this first particular clip, we're playing the game at 1080p, very high graphics preset, no ray tracing, no DLSS and frame generation. So here are the results. We were getting around like 110 to 120 FPS. Quickly enabling ray tracing, keeping all the graphics settings same as before, 1080p resolution. Here we're getting around like 45 to 50 FPS because ray tracing is quite taxing, right? This was expected. Simply enabling NVIDIA DLSS and frame generation, bam. With ray tracing also, now we are getting almost like 170 to 180 FPS. Similarly, at the laptop's native WQXG resolution also, even with ray tracing, DLSS and frame generation, we were getting triple digit FPS in Spider-Man 2, 115 to 120 FPS on an average. Mad gaming performance on this laptop, guys. Quite happy and satisfactory results. If you actually have a look at the top left corner of the display, you can check out the complete CPU and GPU stats, including the thermal performance, utilization, memory requirement and everything else. Just have a look. And let me tell you, overall thermals and hardware optimization was very well done. And by the way, I forgot to mention, we were playing all of these games in the performance profile on the Legion Pro 7i. You can have a look at the CPU and GPU thermals on the top left corner. And remember, at the beginning I've told you that this laptop comes with the Legion cold front vapor hyper chamber integrated, right? And it was actually doing a great job. On board you're getting triple fan cooling system for increased airflow along with AI fan curve, guys. So overall thermal performance was quite nice and satisfactory. We're almost coming to an end, so let me also tell you about the battery life. Now guys, I'll be honest with you, just like any other gaming laptop, battery life on this model was also kind of mediocre. So on board you're getting a 99.9 watt hour lithium ion battery, and on a moderate sort of usage with the brightness set around like 50-55%, using it for day-to-day sort of activity, office work, a little bit of productivity and some casual gaming, I was roughly getting around like 4 to 4.5 hours of battery life. But good thing is Lenovo is giving like fast charging support. You're getting that super rapid charge pro, right? It can quickly top up your battery from 0 to 70% within 30 minutes. Well, that is pretty much it. Our video on Lenovo's all new Legion Pro 7i 2025. It's a great laptop for the price point, guys. You're getting excellent hardware, including a 16 inches WQXGA 240Hz OLED display, and not to miss out, powerful hardware, Intel Core Ultra 9 275HX paired with RTX 50 series GPUs. Only thing if I had to nitpick is mediocre battery life, guys. But apart from that, rest everything else is great. You can visit Lenovo.com website to check out their entire range of PCs, from IdeaPad, Yoga, Lock series to Legion gaming series as well. And apart from that, Lenovo also offers their customize your PC option exclusively on Lenovo.com website, where you can completely configure the device as per your specs and requirement and get your device delivered within 4 days of purchase in select locations. So that's it. If you all enjoyed watching this video, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel for more such awesome videos. And I'll see you all in my next one.